I want to take you on a journey with me. I don't want to distract you with visual imagery. I want you to create the visuals. Whatever's on your mind at the time. Let it flow. So I've tried a lot of things that really weren't me. I don't want to be on the camera, and I love to write, but more than anything, I love to tell a story, and that's what I want to do. I want to paint a story that you can close your eyes and listen to. You can close your eyes and you can imagine. I want you to be able to sit in a dark room and not have to focus on anything but whatever comes to mind. I want to take you on a journey. I want to take you on a journey to a place where your perception of everything is false. I want you to go to this place with me, and I want you to imagine that everything that you thought was impossible is possible. And I know for some it might be hard to imagine, but just for a second, that's why you're here. If you wanted to be doing whatever you're supposed to be doing, if you wanted to focus on whatever it is around you, you wouldn't be listening to me in the first place. So let me take you somewhere. Let me take you somewhere far away from here, to another world that's purely of your imagination. Go with me on a journey where you realize that your perception is just that, your perception. For instance, the grass is green. We all have a collective image of what green is, but your green is not my green. You don't see green the same way I see green. We see a shade that we have all decided is green, but it's different for everybody. So everything is different for everybody. Your perception is just that, only yours. Your truth is not someone else's truth. Your life is not someone else's life. So for a moment, pretend that everything you know is a lie. Now, to really understand the basis of this channel and what I want to accomplish, we have to discuss one simple thing that's not so simple. Have you ever sat and really thought about where the universe ends? For something to end, something has to stop it. So if the universe has an end, what stops it? What is the barrier? If there is no barrier, then it goes on forever and ever. So with those two things in mind, when you come here, we live in the one that goes on forever and ever. And in a universe that goes on forever and ever, that means anything and everything is possible. Now, to not believe this, you have to believe that the universe has a barrier and at some point it does stop. Therefore, there is a limited amount of possibilities. But then you have to ask yourself, well, what stops it? Maybe you don't care, but for a second, just pretend you do. What could stop the edge of the universe? Does it just end? What's over the edge? It's crazy how we feel like we know so much, yet we know so little. But when you realize how little you know, then you realize anything can be possible. If you don't know it, nor have proof to show that it doesn't, you don't know. So in this world, we're going to pretend that the universe is infinite, with infinite amounts of possibilities. In this world, we're going to pretend that it has no barrier, that it goes on forever and ever with an infinite amount of possibilities, where anything can happen. And anything does happen because anything and everything has to happen because it goes on forever. So there's every possibility. You get what I'm saying? Anything's possible. So the main thing you need to know anytime you come to the thought elevator is that you are living in an infinite universe with an infinite amount of possibilities. If you think you might be remotely interested in hearing what else I have to talk about, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you really love me, hit the notification bell. Also, be sure to comment and like and all that good stuff. It lets me know that I'm doing something right or that I'm doing something wrong. But other than that, thank you. Thank you for going on this journey with me.